Hello, everybody. I am here to talk about The Acolyte, Disney Star Wars new show that just debuted on Disney Plus. The first 2 episodes are up, and I watched both of them. Why did I watch both of them? Because I thought the trailer looked interesting, and I was like, finally, something that looks like it could possibly be okay in Star Wars. Now, before I get into any discussion of the show, I just want to say this is my opinion. This is just what I think. I'm not saying anybody else has to think the same way I am. This is just how I feel. I am opinionated when it comes to film and movies. A lot of people can't get over that because they think I hate everything when I don't. I just am super critical on stuff. Now, with that out of the way, I have to say this right off the bat. The Acolyte's trash. It's more of the same stuff from Disney. You got the same generic tropes that they keep throwing in. Men are dumb, women are smart, women are stronger, stuff like that. There's a whole lot of women in this show too. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing by any means. We're still super early on. They haven't been throwing it in our face that any of them are super strong or Mary Sue like Rey. I don't like saying Mary Sue. I think it's a very outdated term, but that's what a lot of people say when they want to crap on Disney Star Wars, especially Rey. Anyways, we're not here to talk about that. The two people that were in charge of this project, Kathleen Kennedy and Leslie Headland. You know, Leslie Headland, she was homies with Weinstein, who's in jail for fondling actors. So we're already off to a kind of bad start. And if you go back and watch interviews of what she was saying, something about, I can't remember everything, I'm sorry I didn't look this up before recording, but I remember saying something about retconning the Force, like changing it to something else or making it disappear. I don't know. Kathleen Kennedy, everything she touches lately is just, not lately, over the last like 10 years, I guess. Now I forget The Force Awakens, I think is 10 years old next year. Anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is Kathleen Kennedy's terrible and she shouldn't be in charge of Star Wars. Remember when they were all wearing the Force's female shirts? Like, come on. We gotta genderize everything? Like, why can't it just be a good show? And I was hoping that's what The Acolyte was gonna, not good, but like watchable and okay. If you're going to watch this show for Carrie-Anne Moss, she dies in the first episode. I'm pretty sure she's also going to be the Sith Lord in this show, who they have shown very little of. But I think they're trying to throw a twist. It's so obvious, just what they've done with the story. It's just more of the same crap. It's so predictable. The writing's terrible. They have great actors in this show. We got Daphne Keane. Last movie I saw her in was Logan, and she was great as X-23. And so far in this show, she's not bad either. I like her character design too. Never seen that design of alien in the Star Wars universe before. At least I don't remember. And then we also have Lee Young-jae, who was amazing in Squid Games, and I'm sure a bunch of other stuff, but I only recognize him from that. He plays a Jedi who was trying to train the main character before the main character gave up on Jedi training, and like her whole family dies, and they think everybody's dead. But it turns out she actually has a twin sister who's the Acolyte working with Carrie-Anne Moss. I'm calling it right now. Remember that. Then we have a guy like Charlie Barnett. His acting in the show isn't terrible, but I saw this clip of an interview that he did, and it was pretty embarrassing. I'm going to put that up right now.
Well, Anakin just killed a whole Death Star. How many people died on that?
Yeah, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? Cringy. How are you going to say Anakin blew up the Death Star? Like, come on. I know not everybody who acts in these movies are a Star Wars fan. I feel like everybody knows the basics of the Luke Skywalker stuff. That's all anybody ever wants to see according to Disney. If it doesn't have a Skywalker or Palpatine or something like that, oh no, it's not gonna sell. So 11 people wrote this series, and it shows, just in the first 2 episodes it shows. Nothing connects or makes any sense. Whoever wrote some of the dialogue did a really bad job. There's a scene where Charlie Barnett, Lee Jung-jae, and Daphne Keane are on a ship heading to find OSHA. Like OSHA, the safety company, I guess. Names in this series, they're hitting the bottom of the creativity list in my opinion. Anyways, her twin's the one who kills Carrie-Anne Moss. Her twin's name is May. She's bad May, and then OSHA good. OSHA's ship crashes on a snow planet. It's not Hoth, it's another snow planet. And one of the scenes they're going to her, all 3 of them are in the ship. Do you think it was her twin who killed everybody? And Lee Jung-jae goes, that's impossible. She died, blah, blah, blah. And then when they land on the planet and they find her, he goes up to her first and she's all like, May's alive, I didn't kill anybody. And he's all, I believe you. Well, what happened to you just saying it was impossible? Now it's possible just because she said it? I don't know, just some of the writing that really stuck out to me. The choreography was pretty cool. I remember them bragging about how the lightsaber battles in this are so cool. And the opening battle was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good opening scene. It just feels like this story's so predictable. I don't wanna keep watching, especially if I'm right about Carrie-Anne Moss being the Sith Lord that's gonna show up and reveal themselves. People are saying there's an even bigger baddie, which I kind of believe. That's kind of how Star Wars is. People are like, it's gonna be Darth Plagueis. I hope not. Don't throw any cool Old Republic characters into this nonsense, please. That's what I think about it. It's not terrible yet. Maybe it won't get terrible. Maybe it'll just stay okay. It just doesn't keep my attention. It's beautiful. It looks great. I love the set designs, the costumes, all of that are really cool. Why was this written by 11 different people? Just get one or two really good writers and you can put out quality content, Disney. That's my opinion on the Acolyte so far. I'll catch you guys on the next video.